Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In this video we want to take a look at the overall bigger picture here, the daily chart, then take a look at the micro patterns. And worth doing that at the moment, at least once a day, I think, to take a look at the daily as well. Given that we're at a critical breakout point, so it's worth dealing with, what could come next. Okay, so this is the daily chart, of course. This starts at the bear market low. You can see that this bull market has developed nicely. Some people say the bull market is about to start. Well, I think, at least from a Bitcoin perspective, most of it is done. Doesn't mean it will end tomorrow or in a few weeks, but it means that, well, it's not going to do another 4x, right? Well, never say never. I'm happy to be impressed, but I'm looking at maybe another 2x, maybe a little more, and then we're around 140k, and that's sort of been my bull market target. 125 to 140k, can always go higher. Not going to tell you it will top there, but this is my next, let's say, milestone target area. And when we get there, then we can take a look at how does the structure look like. Obviously we're looking at that every day anyway, so it's a moving target. Okay, should call it like that. It's a moving target. I'm looking at this either as a 1-2 1-2 setup, and then we are now in this larger degree third wave, which started in September 23. And this could complete with the next move up. And then we could get another 4-5. And that could be the bull market top. Okay, so that could send us into that area between 125 and 140k. Maybe there's another 4-5. Maybe there's another 4-5. I would not bet on that. I would not rely on that. And you might ask why. It just has to do with, what happened here? I could say maybe this was a 1-2 and this is another 1-2, right? Here, another 1-2, but it nearly got invalidated. I think it didn't, not on all exchanges, so it's technically valid, but highly speculative. So we might just see like 2 more highs, that's it, okay? And if this rally here takes us to 86k, then maybe we get another larger wave 4 and the 5, and that takes us into this upside target area. But I'm very open to the idea that this next move, the direct move up, I've highlighted here 86.6k. This is not, it can easily go higher. Okay, that's what I want to say. It's sort of the next, let's say the next milestone here, directly in the next move up, 86k. Where does it come from? If we're looking at this third wave rally that started in September at 25k, pretty much, those were prices, then this could be a wave 1, this could be a wave 2, this could be a wave 3, 4, 5. Looks nice. The 100% extension is often a target for, a fifth wave. 100% extension of the wave 1. That is 86k. But that doesn't mean it has to finish there. It's just, it's more complex than that. We have to consider also how the micro patterns look like. But I want to see the price get there first. And I will update you on a daily basis anyway with relevant support levels and structures. I can only tell you I would not be surprised if we push above it. Because there's another way of measuring it. And that is based on measuring the length of waves 1 and 3 together. Then we go to the low of the wave 4. And then we get 2 levels. And the first level is the 38.2 fib extension. And that, I think, overlaps quite well with that other 100% extension level at around 86k. But there's also the 61.8 extension that points to 110k. So it's a huge range. So I think we just need to be open to look at both levels. The price should get there anyway, like 110k, right? The question is just, do we do it in circle 5 of 3? I think the chances are quite good, given that the micro pattern that has been developing from the May low, it doesn't really fully align with an 86k target. What does that mean? Well, it means that this is nearly a 5-wave move up. We push a little higher, maybe to 75, 76k. I've got 5 waves up. That's not really long enough for all of this wave 5. But it could be the wave 1 of this wave 5 if it sits up here. Does that make sense? So yeah, let me know if that's not clear. That's sort of my view of the daily chart. Let's go to the smaller time frame. Before we do that, just want to remind you that this weekend I'm going to send out the newsletter again. You can register for the newsletter on our website. You'll find it, but you'll find the direct link to the newsletter in the description as well, just at the top. Here on the website, actually, if you go directly to the website, you click on resources, and then, no, you don't click on it, you just hover on it, and then newsletter. You can just submit your email name, and you'll get a lot of additional stuff to read on the weekend. And it is, I think it's great value. Lots of stuff in there, updates about crypto, MCO, other asset classes, some fun stuff, lots of stuff. So take a look at it. It's evolving constantly, but best is to sign up either today or tomorrow, because I might send it at some point tomorrow, late tomorrow probably. So let's go to the 30-minute 1 hour chart first. Not really focused too much on the white count, but that hasn't changed. So the white count suggests that this fourth wave, which presumably started middle of March, is still unfolding. That's not preferred until we get a break of support or something. In this scenario, we're still dealing with a large ABC structure. Just consider it, all it means is this count reminds us that this main support zone could still be tested again. Yeah, we are not yet out of the woods. I think that's sort of the only purpose of the white count at the moment. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to consider, we might test it again. If we do, it might send us into the 55 to 58K region, into the upper half, you could say, of this main support zone. But I need a break below, first of all, 69,250 and then 64,370, basically below two support zones. Now, if we go to the 30-minute chart, then you can see the structure of the yellow count, which implies that the wave 4 is not unfolding anymore. No, it might have bottomed on the 1st of May. For me, it has made sense to follow that over the last few days, and for various reasons that I discussed in previous videos. That seems to have been the right decision. Lots of movements going in the right direction, lots of support levels respected. And the most recent ones that were respected, this one here, then there was a small one here. I've taken that off because we don't need that anymore. But this micro support zone could still be relevant, so I leave it on the chart. And then I've added another one a few days ago, which I've slightly adjusted yesterday, but since then it hasn't changed. It's quite simple. As long as we're holding 64,370 micro support, the focus can be on higher prices towards the 75, 76K range. In the very short term, there are some micro fibs here, if you're interested, 73,060 to 75,160. As long as we're holding the upper support region, which is this one here, 69,250 to 70,530, we should, in the yellow count, be able to go up directly. This is really the relevant support. We could stretch next in a C wave or a third wave higher before this entire circle 5 is completed. I will give my best to give you support areas every step along the way. Just be aware that a break below 69,250 would indicate we're testing here the lower micro support. But as long as we're holding that, this could still be a wave 4 and it could reattempt a rally. This here just could be a B wave rally in blue, just a smaller B wave rally than the white one. Okay, so again, what is the purpose of the blue count? It reminds us what's going to happen if the upper support region breaks. So we need to have a plan B, and that would send us then most likely back into the lower support region between 67,160 and 64,370. But that's my update today, or this morning. So these are the parameters to watch for today at least. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.